This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
We will fight until say Obuase I am telling you. So when you make catch, what do you say? Jamayesuro. Muse hunu na modete sa mu TV ne mu radio no so no. Mo ka se yesuro.
Ma mu nyina kwa bamfamra Boadu TV so ye be se na de bia ye ka no o first time o hwe channel na wa subscribe na wa like video ja comment so atomo e de ama wi na wa share ye da say. Na Captain Smart finally wa back after say ni video be 20 years or no kan ma Obuasefo ekoye basbasa ewo eya ngrugu da shanti ema edipa ba yankro na echire kura etwana nan mo sero mu reply de bebre no or reply wo social media no an page so de na so finally afa na wa back to me o say still Obuase ebieni obobo me ahodo a gold mines ewo ho o kire mo say still omo on support omo ntina se emma obi mfini man so mbaga na metu good owia o de timemufo no be o to good for o asase metu good no o so no o maye o dia no o de o mani metwetwe fom it captain kire say still ade no onyayo o twimutare na what say people say onua middle general omo enko obim say TV2 say onua on say hwan omo so mko obi mu Charlie asama ba no Captain Smart as fire was fire gidi now baby yakotie no.
I am still going to talk about mining. You see, you do baby as I say on my Ghana, you a clear-cut policy on mining. Otherwise, you be ko yanim na ya ba yachi, you be ko na ya ba na hey na ya tefako. The Bia will be singing this same song. I am not for that rubbish. There must be a clear-cut policy on mining. And yeah, LI, and we have been a contract, and we are signed concession mano. Now we babetu, no we jahoko, no we yaba, no we jahoko, no we yaba, no we jahoko, and then Ghana remains the same. Now come the boys, obi abe kwame now come at the boys. And people think that it's a joke. It is not. Listen good. Come home. Hey? Omaya yetima asante hene. Krobi asante kotoko no 246 to abebiu. One nanado eko bie ano no okase omuntwa baby kura ma boys no. Ye chama won ankosiaga because under Akufo-Addo na ankasa one otumfo ko bia no ne Lands and Natural Resource Ministry any Minerals Commission esa koje baby otumfo ma ye de ma boys ne wo gi fi wonsem etoma party boys
Obuase asem na okay.
Yes, any party executives and a woman so damn the war pet China for abedi di amenanim and a woman China ni bi ama. And the boys were hungry. I am not interested in that one. But listen to me. Say ya me no ka say. O menya yetimu no. Ade a boy en ho ba ye mienu pe cocoa and gold. Because Nana Addo na nkasa on ba umia any kenoforiata. Wo mo de Ghana cocoa na kosi awa. Agisika de awie. Eti Mahama te wo say na obu man no. Cocoa aji after 7 years na Mahama di 4 years neko. On timi nya cocoa so mfaso. Aji nyame ye na dom na Mahama timi nya cocoa be over 600,000 metric tons. Eko ansa watimi nya sika kakra efri cocoa e dia show man and there are some presenters sika giggie nse hunu me yere ka say fremo parema sika nkoye ena mo te hu okrom ha eti obient mi anka se ya me no ka se koko Ghana ni mfa so bia koko so oil aye wono ye de oil no so asa kwa kosi awa eti oil no ye ni so mfa so bia because nanado baumia kenoforiata wo me de Ghana oil no so asa kwa kosi awa akwatia de wo mutim kwa diamond ni ye ntubiom ka wo de kɔ enso akwatia diamond kura dan ya wo ho ne japade ho ina no abanya ton nanado ton ye se wo matwitwa na scraps dimachi wo betia se get fund enye kufompo na de bai eye Rollins se Ghana school na ye wo no primary kindergarten JHS SSS deben yes establish bibia yenti sikan kakran yen fan koto ho na school dan so apa ye de akoboso akonwa sei ye de ayeniye get fund so aban de esi awa wachi sikadi eti samahama ya na dwese okope get fund sika e de akoye table any chair akonwa ne pono ama wo ba kwatena so school a sa foto na Rollins boy ya kufuo betre mu no akufado ne ba omia wo de esi awo amfie nso wo ma giskadi. What are we talking about? And people, instead of us as a country, ye betena konwa ho na ya gia to say no baby a ye dro no ye here say bribi papa because wama yenya yetri obende mu no. Some broadcasters, some presenters, some journalists are not interested. They are interested say otuni ka akọ baby anu akọ jiska na nema. And they don't care about the ordinary Ghanaian. And because a story no you feel obuase ba na ye story no. And that video now, I don't even want to talk about that thing. It was just 2023 June somewhere that when I did the 1 week series on Obuasi and Johannesburg, which I will repeat today. And I can't say, Marco Gigi, I'm in every boy says, a more per China for Atoamano. Make camp PP time. Now, yet to be my China for. Embedi di we bem na boys the commando to obi yankwa amene nem kopedi obedi na motete mo maggot infested TV and radio stations I can say hunu. But I am not for you today. I just don't want to talk about you because I am your lecturer. Me mo lecturer ne me once we teacher ni na wo set questions sir wo student throw exam sir wo teacher wo nkasa Inte mo kasa na ma hedin na me twem matro na ma be feel mu bu na manya F emu ma minua mema ema o meye minua no mema and now to the main issue. Sure. You started say year 2 gold or boase. It's in the whatever century. 1900 something 1928 and the shah says year 2 gold 1928 oh hold on I'm a lecturer 1928 the then governor I know one memuha and who said gold depositor a war of Boise and other parts of Ghana no so huge. And something must be done about it. Said about your fire gold, every Ghana ha at the akko baby fofro. Wunkrum at the akko wunkrum. So 10 years on, 1938, after 1928, something happened. That they decided that okay, Woodru baby any Woodru Obuase, Woodru I've forgotten, is it a Hafwana? Somewhere. What do we say usually from nowhere near gold? Elmina, Salt Pond. even mankasim who don't say dri former no when you gold it's the omoye in 1938 and they say they employed Ghana for that is where the word gather and sell I friend galamsey what to TV so when you're ready so be there what to radio so when you're ready so be there mama on F 1938 gather and sell started so they gather Ghana for no kobo Boadu a near the akoma abrofo no wo gather they go and sell any galamsey ye na nanom no mo ntimi kan gather and sell any galamsey wo mo yesade we san ebesi 1950 and a Ghana for penny for bi hu say no as a Paris no mu sisi yen because who the gold ne kwa or the tuning nsem no wa carry or any say emodu emunyedu no ama abo emodu emunyedu no ama abo emodu emunyedu no ama abo that is when the oboase concerned miners womote here in 1938 brafie betie history e just say who now to TV no radio so di no mama o F it's the first mining your friend is saying association ever to be formed in this country your former in Obuasi and this is way back 1938 they fought and fought and fought and fought ABC 19 your friend say I think it is somewhere 1988 or so something before no 28 or 38 or before they said that okay we have agreed now properly ya documented we mumme to go to ha we mumme to go to ha we mumra me to we ha we mumra me to we ha we mumra me to we ha we call AGC call Anglo Gold Ashanti aba Anglo Gold Ashanti of South Africa onye broni kokko krom company Anglo Gold Ashanti for South Africa here and let me sit here and tell you Anglo Gold Ashanti will insure every state property in Johannesburg including Ekwan Chebibiom Ekwan bia in Johannesburg Joburg was South Africa say tutu essay a Anglo Gold Ashanti for our mutikrom haye and omoye in Johannesburg. That is number one. We will fight and fight and fight to say Ghana benya total liberation in mining. Don't you ever sit in your house and think that I am going to leave this fight. No, this is just the beginning. We are just here. Say a buying school essay ewo Johannesburg a Anglo Gold for no and make sure say school dino yes ni ye
because Jompacho omo Obuasi
ya
ena say South Africa for kwan e don bibi say na omo free
woman here Johannesburg hono Joburg hono woman here say hospital I want Joburg essay ya na omo here equipment Anglo Gold for asset by force, by law. They don't have a choice. As I say, hospital, no. It is why I realize they be a South Africa, maybe best story. KO, best nema, ewo Johannesburg, biano na by na kanena so because ade Anglo Gold America, be kwa. Now listen to me. Listen to me. There are parts of Johannesburg you don't pay electricity bill because of Anglo Gold. Light bill, would you be? A lot of people in Johannesburg, they go to hospital for free because of Anglo Gold. They enter Omuko hospital for free, ne say. Mine now omo ye no. E bet me the yare abreu. Hunamani yare. de toso mienu enkwada yanyinse wo mo no won be deformed eno na ekoso wo boase no honam ni yare ekoso wo boase de toso mienu because of mining no cars akese ebe fa kwan no so enti wo boa wo be ye kwan no enti wo ko Johannesburg obi a wakọ the back be 4-5 times Joburg kwan the thickness it is 9 inches block Pimi kakraka dududu asa kuma da hina bom esiani pam woko Johannesburg I've told you there are a lot of people who they go to hospital for free so when you go hospital na wenyem na ye test do who say when you say no complications wo ho pe krr as a branch and MPP ne as a krr na ya French na ya catch say yin say na sapoman yin say no put you say asem wo ho and it's as a result of mining quickly they will pay for everything bisobia go on just research mun just some radio ni TV so ma bonti your money 37 o number o views 37
say sadia AGC for contract no a omoni o man Ghana call yanse na ye jai ye mining dia home ye san review
okay what they but that's it wonderful question super one maybe would do Johannesburg all the long and tall buildings mo for the skyscrapers so say kronimu fe ni nyina no Anglo Gold contributed 60% to the building of Johannesburg and that TV so no baby I will hanya America o pacho ade ya that TV so enya America o Johannesburg South Africa Joburg if ya mekoda hotel bi between $1,840 a night. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about 2019. I was at Adom. Because it's 2 nights. And I also paid the rest of the night I wanted to spend there. Because I wanted to know about. So this story now, I started further. So I was expecting CJ when they read them, nan konsuya there. When they say hunu keka. What I'm trying to say, Johannesburg, Krone that one. Please bring the picture back. I want to see the Joburg picture. This is Johannesburg, and Anglo Gold for a more responsibility to keep the city clean, to keep the city beautiful, and keep the city live. With him, Anglo Gold for 10. Your friend is saying nightclubs. Anglo Gold. Anglo Gold forward 10 nightclubs in Johannesburg. And first, when we see baby, Anna Obekodona, when we workers and negu, Johannesburg, just a whole fair. Then Nipana Titimuni dear, Tantantai, Wakano. And then the youth of Johannesburg said, what rubbish is this? Mo maye baby a mo motie, mo wonsuo. Mo kanea mo bibia na yen yete bonkem okay we will see 3 days time when we America no one kasa integrity into the old city and no buildings we sha ase any aban no e build this city read if you apoku ya suade now yes we a lawyer suade me sha lawyer wa bon sa da o suade. And you see, they built this city. Now, when you go to Obuasi, what do we see? Ekofo Eko see baby urewa. Asa wo Johannesburg. Wa kwan ensuo enkanea adanya wo team even the ambience. Awa Obuasi ha yawo. Say, we are Boasinia, you can't go there. What do we call? Meanwhile, me 2022, I went to Obuasi 8 times. Who call Obuasi? That's a man be usho bako kopa ne ho fe. na wo hwe na wedi en said yesi asai a wo yem betwa kuro wo oboase na hu oba onyem na akoda na wawo na to on the way we say deformed ne nine ne san so say no ebi ho ade de 3 obi de we na ba 4 na aka ne ma obi de aye 7 obi akoda bi wa ne se said aye all because of mining. Na etiti krom ha yesi no eno nya David ubeje MPP unim nyansa ubeye NDC unim nyansa yenyo Ghana Abranche wako abaya nya abranche abaya ba ko fra abaya bi wo baabi na Captain Smart call Mahama inauguration original fans no woji bi no be defend no nti che say ye hinse be your time me wani premier wo bewu and you guys are going to die mo bewu ebe hye mo amama wo me mo sha asese mo kasa fa me ho a na me nya sika dey na mo start se mo kasa me kwa na me nim se mo kasa cause me need time me dey presenters abon me ma o F no one and crop from yes say allow me omo to birthday song e kira so me sambo me dey na me nya sika unim cash am nya that day me share we ya captain nya me nhira share we ya captain nya me nhira share we me sra mo mo me din manage ho me de mo be ko school. So we share mining. Now we call boise. Now we rap baby. One ye Anglo Gold Ashanti. For the tia. Now we share said your boise chronesia yet time. Yadi now to a few ask question. Super fantastic question. Ye call a peja wedding. She munchi monka na ye name echo wedding. Wudu oboase a I say saman yam efunanum ensuo papa be na ho ensuo a wo oboase a wo monom no tie be ye private you pay yes these are the issues sawko oboase a Anglo Gold foi aboba amena Peter one of the holes smaller one a woman 100 meters square. Ambina bako Ghana for team ye 100 meters square. And chemicals no modi aye mining no. And niamana e pra nipa e kum no no. Omo tutu samina no e wo kronim and the baby omo tene de ebi niwo. That is where they pump these dangerous harmful chemicals. Womo kata so. And you remember, if you are watching, we show you the videos. Okay. Ye chasa me na ni na bai e be kire until today wo mon kata ba kokora so. Eti chemicals ntua na etu ko wiem. Na nipa ehome. Na nipa homete. Na wo mo bre. Na wo mo tete. And na what your boss ya makoma. What your boss ya menfe. What your boss ya meyem. What your boss ya meti. What your boss ya mani. Now, wo pass say afaka na ko boss. Nejina station ho just observe ayire soa every 25 seconds be so obi ayesi obi aposa nani ma bon na ya bunsuya de no obi aposa nani because chemicals na etuko wiem wo oboase no Peter na me anye wadoma when you kura be say what they are not to Jaya or Boise Penny a mining city. Move from Boise city. Or Boise is not a city. Or Boise a city. Have a Johannesburg, bra. And can cry yes city. Wait, or Boise. Where Joburg? She Nuyano. I want you to go do. Johannesburg, that TV this one. I didn't know any Johannesburg. Joburg. Anglo Gold for you. For first one and a diet tenten bra Ghana for per diet tenten we if you nya brochuru and South Africa here I Johannesburg we Joburg na ma me obo ase we a presenter what's your man what didn't ni panet your man you want to blame Captain Smart really it's a debia mo highest year 120 no Johannesburg ni who do oboasia me makohwa who do oboasia ka beba minim bram from hotel I die to a Peja wedding Peter ye did potholes na ye conference bam but Johannesburg the same Anglo Gold one in Johannesburg. And this morning I am saying say Ghana here a clear cut policy on mining. Ewo. Debi. Inshallah. Allahu akbar for the ye. Nyame beye. Nyame beye for the ye o. Abebi bewu aneso. Ye nie. Abebi bewu aneso. Ye nie. Obuase nie abebi bewu a eneso. Numsuo twa ope ene numsuo twa ope city numsuo twa ope na si wono dabi ebeye ye mo mpa na nyame nsa wom ene da ho no oh Yehowa ti ase obeba be ye ene da ho no obuase ne sama bi joben aha Johannesburg di it is a way a presenter na with radio so a with TV so a jai no CJ na hwa de we na sure bi jato ho wutimi nhye so da no wawu me free radio so me free TV so a wo pese wo hye me shu abra wo be jato ho wutimi nhye opa no mu wi e wo krom ha nyina wontimi nhye shu no wani so be chi wo be mu na hwe se tim wo be wu me na me ka kire Johannesburg ni sama ma oboase fa oboase ne to so mam eno eba si a na wadaro ma nyado na cha me na je so ziom he said the idea itie die Eura wadaruma aje wa ubem ni akika ne sa ni ejato ho na kro ne sei anu nim wo mo ji eniema na boys ne betimi ayem adwuma ne bi won so anya sika kakra de atu o mo light bill wo mo mba school fees ene wo mo bibia no wo mo ji fi wo mo sama boys ne bre ya wo mo ko kuma sese wo mo koye anti-galam say conference was a day. No matter me as a quattro speech, they are more tune for kind of speech because they wanted to cover the another question also. That is why Otumfo said that the true speech about me say me kind. Now when him say why me kind the yenka. It's the about trauma me. Now so answer na me kind the one match no. Me dia me wono besa me cancer. Now why you lem? Mira Sante hine. We dey ma me sorry. Badawoma. Me pacho eburu. Sew. Ohene. Ohene. Sew wadawoma. Eh. Obi nya sa bia nkope. Wonim se nkofo ani bire o. Sa de nkofo ani bire Asante hine. Sa na nkofo ani bire me. Me ye radio me Otumfo. Me ye TV so Otumfo. Me na me ka kire o. Ohene. Wo pe na obetimi aye. Obi antimi nye. Mahama ontimi nye. Me na me ka kire me se ontimi nye. Efisata on Okatakyie asem. Ontimi nye. Former Eba president wo kro be na betumi akonhyiamu wo ntimi nye efiri se yendi enye wo a ka mo ntimi anye mirai wo pe na wadawru manya do wadawru mebru eni die kwan so agiba me ne hena wo pe ene de obeka no ebe ye adwuma mira wadawru ma wo nananom ye bre mira ubo roboase a wo nananom ye wu mira wadawru ma wa so ye mu amoa ye wa kwantimfi ho a aboa bi be kye yare if said the ekono ehu and the same thing is happening at Babiani. And I am standing here and saying it. Say abana man na anya ha de course wo boase no de be si wo Babiani ehu che oboase de no. If you don't know, I'm telling you, mono ayana mo mpe no kre musuro ade the air course wo Babiani go so any other mining areas no the air course no ehu say o miner man ho anya ha and so niam bia no a Ghana for listen to me a beji ensem montro on the date into and 27th January and that's your Nat birthday. Nat, happy birthday. Yamin Shah, what Chief of Staff, Yamin Shah. Nenra Daniela's birthday. Daniela, belated happy birthday. God bless you, Secretary. Tell me, say Ghana for your maya ni yanaya nyen temtem. Yen sinkonya ampe mining communities ne towns no waseman ka obwasiswa. You don't know what is happening. So you can sit on your TV because most sorry adia mo say me dware address na wakwatra TV so munsua hwe. And I'm a degree and I'm a master's degree so what kind of want to say obwase ne where baby any look at baby any aha you too gold shawo dan so en futuro nko a en so say roofing sheet ni na so kala ne yepe and I was sorry we will resettle them. We will resettle baby any. Debi amuso omo de baby any for be free baby omo te no. Akwa baby foforo. Ye be boa baby any for. E na baby any enya baby atena. Ye be si adan ma na ye fe. Ye be say ma na ye fe. Anglo Gold wo Johannesburg. Youth no sorry ye no. E no mo Johannesburg ye fe say we will rise. If anybody is sitting down and thinking that we are afraid, we are not afraid. We will rise and make sure Ghana becomes a better place. Boys ni and oma kwatena yes oma kwa baby ani and oma kwatena ho no ndi ho no mo no adua e ho no mo te no mo no aduane no and the police for so te ho. You guys think we are joking in this country? We are not. Omo fufuo na mo tete mo TV ni mo radio so mo bon me se mama obia F e kire na me list no obia beji ni grade what was said here baby anything. And you guys want us to shut up because MPP lose election. Now we MPP ni chen hwan. Mo amose na mo na mo se mo ye MPP presenters na mo tete radios no. We MPP ni chen hwan. From 1998, ever since 2008, ever 2012, ever 2016. Now we MPP ni chen hwan. I brought Akufo-Addo to power. Go and read MPP for. When we research, when we say, when we win election, no never contribute here. MPP win election. Yes, media landscape. No, me contribute 40%. Me they mentioned my name in the MPP report. I contributed 40%. Media landscape. One man, one person. I am the king. Let me tell you, say MPP lose election. When we media survey no, media research no. Yes, Captain Smart contribute 60%. It will come 40. Any 60 bomb if you say 100. I am your king. Who do me wagro? Monsieur she, mo the A4 sheet degree. Ye na be ye bi egu. Papers ye na be kwa A4 sheet ni bi abegu ye dem. Baby any, what would the echo so baby any? And as a country, baby, I want to go to a baby and see a doom can you kruma. No more for phone. This is the mining area. Can you please put our lights back on? Me I saw mokania. Me a baby any krum can off. And what a Muslim a man one kwada ho no mo yesalla. Now what to krum ha when you are ho when you are someone ehia ho agiba kodo anyway no because my call and my hammer no grace my Jimmy fast message bi omu china asiwe nyame na shira me afiwo me kobiom magibiom 2028 make sure nipa eden be sia konwa so mama up to 2026 make sure nipa obedi president okrum ha me message sa nipa na ba say me aso am de me ho beba momo de mo de niam di agro and then because my fans me fans yem pepa cause me I am the fan. If you are my fan, stay under my fan so I can fan you.
Thank you. Baz.
Ma mo tete mo TV ni mo radio suri na mo suame CJ o suame Okatakyie o suame won aka no bi e suame won timi suame ma yete sel da mreku wo try a o minimum bete mu jamanum sa mu sua hwe Okatakyie so la mobutu seseseko na den mobutu seseseko obetuma bete gote mu Ghana ha CJ ti adu wi num ko a so aso ye sofo ba obeka me masem ya fa no nton chen hwe ko baby any go and look at what is happening at baby any afia oba awo kanon na card na bo pot home na the be pie fidas no wawu na akwada no so awu so your mama no your papa and I wouldn't have bank. I bet some TV so blame Captain Smart. Really? Yeah, me. Kevin Taylor catch them. Me ye drum presenter. Me ye Malata drum presenter. Me ye Kaneshi former presenter. Me ye Agbubulushi for presenter. Me ye Central Market for presenter. Me ye Kotokraba. Me a drum presenter me because a drum nipa na wo me dwene drum for ma ho. Me ye trotro for presenter. Me ye taxi drivers, Uber drivers. Me ye mobro for presenter. Me ye MPP presenter o. And I mean ye NDC presenter. Me ye drum presenter. So when I'm confirming the Kevin Taylor catch that one natural. Me ye go more touch my drum presenter. Ho drum. Bronga hafu. Esrem Northern Region is every drum be a Ghana habiano on presenter name. So when you make catch now, it is the Kevin kind or moi. Me a drum presenter. If it says a man drum presenter, a drum for my home to be to one, it's a presenter be in her. Can't a man to see your call, me penamako. Me penamako can't a man to. Minisika. Banyame ya adoma Friday me di 20,000 Ghana cedis be kwa koma kantamanto for so omonje mfa so ento na do one fan bo mo dan so to kantamanto for mo 20,000 wo me ho Friday mo nsabeka me ye dwom me dwi nipa ho me num wi me rinsa o me num wi me rinsa me pay 20,000 koma kantamanto for one ba haso a me de be ma wo on fan koto nails panes and more dinosaur o ma pata so me nua ba ate ho ofre me na bra me ko yifo aya me mfi no mashada me nim de me yama no me mbondin Shababi ani go to all the mining areas shade say baby any boys ni na wo makwaje mining ho omto om se ya nkontokwa ya nya hwe Mahu. Afena, president of the National House of Chiefs. Oji ahoho JB. JB here amene ne threshold so ne nana. Oji ahoho JB oni di ne nye JB. JB. Ene ye boni JB. Ne nana ene the president of the National House of Chiefs. Oji ahoho JB. Ne nana ene JB. Ono na akwa jem so osra boys so omonko. Na 15 February. Omehe na omaye de omohwe nana memfa honji asem nana kofie. Nana jai. Na 15 February fi na 27 January. Ekosi 15 February. Ye ntimi nsisi adan baby ani ni.
2 weeks.
Meanwhile, baby ani is giving Ghana $1.5 billion every year. Babiani is giving Ghana $1.5 billion a year. Gold na yetu okrom hani na ano per annum. Yenya between $5.8 to $6.1 billion every year. Ghana for it is a Akufo-Addo abetra akonya so. Every year onya 5 billion. Every year onya 5 billion. 5 billion times 8 years. Then as Akufo-Addo or Sanko IMF. Then and Akufo obeko IMF. Then and Professor Mens them say wan go sokoyo. Then na Mahama sokoye. If gold alone can give us between $5 to $6 billion every year, I don't think you're crowning developing. Yeah. This is my worry. This is my worry. And this is my cry. If you are that way, because all of you, me poor Juma, Kasa ho yabedi. Unless we know bonk. I don't want to talk. Me kofia, I behave like Oba. Into me, I say, by Oba be a famful, but if you are the only opportunity, no. Say, Bessuan answer, Oba be a famful. Because when I get home, I am a different being. And to be I no be the captain, dear Grossa. What's I had to face a captain, Peba? Oh, my me, girl. Some foin quaqua. Oh, my me, girl. Watch this. You do baby as a sep on minimum ni pie woman, you general mine who cacao. For her gold, yeah, you 2 befia. Which I got you to go there, your percentage in your say 2. Gold, now you're 2, now you're 100, I had you 2. No, Patrol, Nyansa. Really? Nan or hunted him at 98 the tree, I can say, Ediocono. 98. Ediocono watching.
Ediocono watching.
Not 98% when we're to know at the court. 2% in pony $5 billion every year. No, 2% no. Come home, Brafie. 2%. Yenya a champon. Kwame Nkrumah can say on TSA 50-50. Johannesburg, Anglo Gold 42 gold. Huh? They have only 40%. 60% ne kwa buying ho. Sa omu 40% na so mu bi. And omu di say Johannesburg. Yeah. 60-40. And one omu di say South Africa, Johannesburg. Yen get here 2%. Kamboase, baby any, I have go so, and here, Agbeve, then, grace gift, then, Kikarina 2%. Now, Paris now for 98%. A champon, Kura no, or no ye, or a friend say, so near buying, or buy no, or say, yen 55-45. Meboa. The documents are there. We are presenters. suade na jai say me wo degree me wo master's degree ento aduane wabon 2% per ene yewo 2% wo tu Ghana ye gold ni na kabom 1 year yewo 2%. Kumasi the capital city of the golden defense kingdom. What did they say golden kingdom? Hey, what him say? Gold was so I say. Gold was so I say. So when you make catch a gold waterfall. Gold was Santasi. If it's Santasi ran about to say chem apre. Eko peki number 1, peki number 2. Eko sa ko do oboase junction gold nkwa. Ena ta asase na se. Ha? Wo start fi central market bisa. Wo wana abrofra Peter and Abraham. Abrofra na omu wo wana omu si central market no. Wo mu tukọ fam bia nete no, omu ntungu. Na dent na omu ntungu. Wo we si central market no. Amena no omu tu ana omu sesa nete na kukukuru no mo de egu tipa track ni no mo de akogu baby no ma horo no ma sesa gold na boa no fine from central market to Ebuakwa a gold nkwa. And then we sit in this country Kumasi aye time ye kan okure Akufo-Addo dada Ashanti region mema mo interchange was swame ding so if I say Auraga Janshi ding den Mami country the people of Ashanti region anya ye kura no 5 billion between 5 and 6 billion dollars per annum na ye nya no concessions na ye to gold was no nyina no 90% e wa Ashanti region. I think every year Akufo-Addo estimate just $300 million ewura Kumasi any Ashanti region ka region necessary wanye mewa ababe na yebi me am sikufo wanye Mills wanye Mahama part 1 wanye JJ Rollins wanye awu mekoswa akun amomai kosise emfie dodo anyame de ama me no mede awie eno de amom kan menti o metwasa na Eeii Afrifa wase from ma me bisa no bisa se ma e birthday and I feel ma me da form na me say ade o se wo kwadwo de o de bi am fa na so minim so mo to happy birthday ama me nti me bisa se next year birthday a e bi e ntafo Bajan sa mo kame ma se mo TV sa fa me ho mo yare me num wi o me num wi said e kono Ghana fo e me ka biom yet me tell say common day youth of this country yenye hey yampini o say you gold you diamond you bauxite you oil you manganese say lithium. Ko central region in fact man ye twa awo ya o ne hwanhwan areas wonya ya sen krofoafuo nyina wo se wo be ma misika Abraham wo twa mafuo agu na wa ma misika when ma misika no wo twa me board ye wo twa me banchi wo twa me meko wo twa bibi ato agu wa ma me he ana metifie na komede me wo se me ntwen kakra ya twen 1 month 2 month 3 month 4 month 5 month 6 months. Now, what say farmers no? Farms nina a comedy woman. Such a farmer said the bufua a hen obeko. You guys are not interested, eh? Yet the club had a brony benny go back at him. Or a Norwegian, and whatever, a dry dog. Say Ghana ni no. Why you late 1 minute? Fine, ukwa eduma na uye later, enya de papa. But one kasa busa who say, ukwa eduma, aya uye late say. On one kasa bruni a minute late. Na we jani nine egu bucket. No din su egu no wa sama boys nanom e wotema ha. Is it not this? Any problem here? Have you forgotten? Just Google. Not presenters in Ukraine. Have you forgotten? Takrade. China ni catch a gun and he said on person 5 p.m. Boy, they say my brother, no the chain at to the 9 or the chain at to gun and in 9 at the lucky a dear says also about 5 for the year and you on punk on way on your juba. How I bet that met me at Nami Krum. Now obey China ni. So be free here, so be free here. No backroom ha. Say time I saw 5, I said me pong. I said me my own pong. Me the chain at all 9. Me my uncle. Jenny Kroma, Mawako. Then I see you. When she me kwa Google any. Let's more be a Jimmy Kroma how. Eh, more me many bra wa Ghana hano. And more be a Jimmy o. Cause me want to Jimmy idea me ye no. Why have where we are that? I mean my catch now. Mo am kan masam nyina no. Mo ne awia to nkwanta amapai. Tronede to ho. Hwe Marco o hwe meko egu girl nani. Wujidi ye say Ghana ni. Metimi akọ London, America, France, Germany. Even Rwanda, South Africa, say Fiata go Sapoma na Johansa na mane egu bokiti na medi nsu egu hu na masama na no Holande. Yey. Shemeko. Na masema yan kasa NCBM, I'm telling you, we will fight and fight and fight and fight and make sure so my way better than home. One me 30 seconds, but one time me. I mean, can't same way. Eh? Tell me, Ghana for me mami agi na wo me ba me nya agi dia. Agina ni ma catch several times. Me wo ma ba me nya me ma dia. Me akra me gina he me nya me ho dia. I was born to come and liberate this country. Ye wo me say me mra meje say o my way. Entina me penny presenter makacho say ye dipa moja. Me ye dia wo Ghana panie mana ye dia. Be fa me. Eti dia mo tete mo TV so na mo radio so kana fa no menti. Se wo ni ma me ka kire ho. And fa me ho one bit. So wo ni ma. But me danyame asese wo try YouTube na wo bo me din an krofo bebre behwe no wanya sika aduane e di wo papa bondi so be ba behwe wa bo ma me din na fa ne show ha na be ba behwe wo bo me din pa na krofo di birka ba no wanya sika aduane e di na niema me ne wo se ne wuni ho na mfa so wo no so mo wa bra bo na wo bo no asa bo me din na krofo behwe no wanya sika aduane e di wo YouTube and Facebook. Back when I said TikTok or say TikTok or say tata or say dead. Someone kwasi asem no. Look, finally, you drew baby. As a sad dear beer, ye na ye ni jai. Ni ya dwene Ghana ho. Ni ya trust ni sinkonya. Ni ya kasa da bi. Johannesburg, you too good ho. Oboase so you too good. Baby ani enso you too good. There air kor he yem pene nem pene china. Yem pene ne empene china. Mekwa ahoma no so. Mo se hwan na wo ho. Openi Anthony Akwe. Oye security expert. Eja Akwe wote me nka ma ache.
Major so me never my captain.
Asahene na ete say.
Boadu na dum odache me pocho owo no production team there.
Oh, Yaminadum, ebe yaka fancy why I'm do why. Yamin sure why. Fancy a do papa. Yaminadum, enyen so ye hu yi papa. Ye hu yi papa. Mama fa wo shasin fi ma kodo wo boase. Ihuni then as a security expert.
Yo, Captain, Odikan, Meminchia, wait here for when you watch your free nanepe. Captain, ma oko so or ye or bossy. Ansana, ma dive into or ye the structure injustice, no. Ma men condemn me or ye the security approach by the military. Now, I am condemning that security approach used by the military in the sense that military personnel are trained in such a way so bandits say yimpano sebio or your comfort because of human right to dignity on your life in Inti will train in such a way it will look on a user a bottom the engage in another Ninsa, another baby onto my impano on react, another on move. But Sedamina or yen soldiers no they intend to apply or arms now dam on their non captain. I must say your lack is certain, regiment within the military training. So in the first place, Mamin condemning or the security approach used by the military. Now, Captain, of what's the issue? No? For me as a security expert, say me wouldn't confabit thinking someone would do. Say you are the trigger, another wo ena amma mbebunu sebiono walk up a BBA diwani order to win minty. We share one reward to dama. Then Yimpo Kadamano is rather in for danger. He's in for danger because Captain urban conflict analysis are what theory yes or structure theory. The structure theory Semichema Anglo-God Ashanti as it stands now, Yenyim is share government of Ghana. Or you want to share urban the benefit of the youth in terms of the resource now. Or the mining company good na vote no one. Youth na war community one. What has been the Sebeka and Shishaya in Painfuno, what she share in terms of how I want to benefit a fee. The whole mining sector now. February there, one answer said no, go to them good. And that is very critical. And more often, we see who advocacy. Now I always say, who advocacy no, or yada, more or less no, our panel may prevent to be their friend militants in future. You are preventing militants in future to rise up in Ghana because you know what Boasuno open economic benefits. Let's say you know when you pursue good na what to know. Na kakana was over to my what prevent what there. Want me take them advantage. Mobile by there or the warfare ammunitions. Now when you mining company when you bring because we believe there land no it's within their domain into other benefit. And remember a critical example. Captain what on Niger Delta region in Nigeria this year. Between 2025-2029 in Bebuna what Niger Delta one was sorry. Now so I was sorry in there. oil na abofuni to know. What's the oil no in a way no or say one habana omoye. In so one no kwano oil no otumiaden or spilt in snow area no kwan why contaminated. Into insinu kwan bo one no no boyedin. And in Babuna Gasa so we feel that when you any benefit, direct benefit from the oil. Enti was solid there. Order for arm. Now when you company saying all in the name of surviving. And them are doing a minimum there. Because one person, them militants, approaching the boss of money munti, you are questioning the mining company, the government, in the traditional leaders. So order was solid. In our share, the appropriate policies are. Sir, what's not say the youth in the area, not only of Wasikwa, all the other areas of what money want to go to know. Or what's not see. Not a mention shall know up or no man. What shall one youth now brought those communities in the Subotma benefit direct. And so over to my yes, the Madina, Captain, we are in for a serious danger in the coming years because a coming year and a lot of the youth so up and there when you're obviously they might be tempted to what? To do so many things at the end of the day no affect the money security. Captain, this is my initial comment.
Sierra, like you rightly said, Anglo Gold Ashanti, one policy, Ankasempo, another one contractor, one year buying one. Ghana, we don't even know. May you mind there will be also about to yen gold. Only number one. There are several other companies what to gold other several companies won't mine various natural resources salt your friend Magdan O2 if I'm putting Magdan O2 ada Magdan O2 chin ada Atlantic lithium O2 what's Wobe mine lithium Infantiman and part of Volta region and abadintina yen natural resources na ye one and one na what to no moment na when ya home faso na enye na oye yenzen yenya hwe.
Captain, this is the beginning of economic independence for oil, not only Ghana but specifically Nukano. Baby, almost to them men awesome. And I'm happy there at Papa Magdan issue no see the buy. You see, I share video out regarding Magdan issue. Young there in Bebuna area what tried there, they were confronting the soldiers. At the time I what tried there, they would prevent the workers, from more or less going ahead with their work. And before they started they were condemning that physical direct violence by the youth. But almost there are structural violence in Bepno Wachafa Eshadam and Chino Mutuona. The question is in Bepno Wachafa then how are they benefiting directly? And like you rightly said, youth they must benefit from the sun. Now, in the case of Obwasi, mining no mutuno, Sebio, Abano, and Shishaya on your mining company no, on your Shishano, although I clear to the communities. Because in the case of Niger Delta, when you say they were giving them 40% of the whole, revenues, But as it stands now, the youth believe that 40% is fast.
Exactly.
Government they went ahead there. Almost creative, data region development, fund. You can say they believe that the government, obeys the corrupt means to squander that money. So they want an appropriate measure to be put in place. Captain, the question we must asking say if you almost to them men are saying that is there any development sign oh yeah you know mineral companies you know government was at to benefit the youth directly and the community as a whole. So the market being in order, may you know at the conflict level in the back of interpersonal conflict. So you're sharing a woman with the community conflict. The community conflict in the ground is to my handler about the national. Into super national, about there. Or what say youth now solid, Echo Eastern Regional, Nimon, youth now solid, Epa Adawana, youth now solid. Then it becomes a national issue. And the national issue, we cannot contain it. And the captain, for me, I must say, your advocate, you know, is to caution Ghanaians, to caution the government, to almost make sure that the right policies are put in place to make sure that the body of you know, it will benefit the youth economically.
Mamenda was say, by Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, so Jenny be or two was a channel. This rubbish must stop. And this good for nothing presenters sitting on their radio stations. You guys are crazy. Assuming without admitting, this video was 2023. Let's even assume, say 2025. What this person Crawford? Do you shoot at them? What kind of rubbish approach is this? Your Excellency, investigate and prosecute every single military officer involved. Even the head of security or what Anglo Gold, I see a channel by now. The air cost were baby, you know, me can't sama one where Manu. That's the anti-beer to me for Sequadio, Mr. Yes, ma. Also, would be a one no. I said there's some power be. Emma send me a OKBRC. It's a Asha one ye. I'm say yes, ma. It's an answer, Mahamanu ye. Eh? Yanya Kefla, baby, any will be worse than Obuasi. Tell me, Mahamanu ye, see Yanya Kefla. From baby, it will go to Central Region, Infantaman Market. Because we are tired. Mami ko baby any, what's your friend saying? Kwame na fin, etman kamache. Kwame na, men say unwo TV no do, jum lower TV net say wo phone na e phone no do.
Kwame na fin. Hello.
Uncle Pocho. Lower with TV net say wo phone no do phone na pede enyo kasa odo onye TV ndo.
Hello. Lower TV net say wo phone.
Masa mon kan chane we kire ho no onye serious o. Ni abreo. Look, baby I do not me, I will never sit down and allow any idiot to take this country for a ride. It will never happen under my watch. Ain't you? It is a matter of yes, bro. May Shannon Crawford sending message, Captain. May God be with you. May God be with you, and Kasamu. Me. I don't think me want to say about me, dear Didi. No, I mean, I'm fine. Kwamina.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning, Captain.
Aha. Say who phone no do. Men say who TV do. Aye.
Yo.
Me da say. Eba asam no kwado baby.
Not more to you there. I tried to go to Denny Limited. And what promise say the Denny Old Town now, the Denny Zongo. There, mine and that warrior were no. Obobo was in there will be relocated to one answer why mine no. There were chairman there mine or in 2 phases. First phase in a mobile and you're there. We're outside the community. By second phase, inside the community. By second phase now, you're inside the community. The promise I want the more when you're there. I can what do. Second phase now, you're inside the community. No, now why the relocation? What I'm a community for no. You want to see Corona woman, what the mind that is the DNA Zongo and the DNA Ota. No way you want to see.
dear dear wagi. I want you on resettlement. We will see what done the schools now, then on your months now that. Over no. Now why I am one. Up to now, 1 year and 5 months. And one man community for several times now work for demonstrations now they work for demonstrations now that but Oban will go today. What catch on the Bayamo, Oban will go to the Waka Bayamo. Up to now, 1 year, 1 farm one. And we decided there, 6 year day. We decided there, 6 year day. Enough is enough. In Ghana, Birmingham, last week Sunday, no work fight. What Bomadena work for yeah. Big demonstration on Central Badwin, the war, and a blast and can see Okado. Last and Catapam, no Okodoma. The problem now, the Wunchuma, the Wunchuma to Wunna with a buffo, no what the call. A baby, what the Mines Gate or Whopper Mines Gate or, and I was today enough is enough. 1 4. Why you want reset on Ama one? It was for 3 days. Like in 3 days, no more, and a woman what do them Jumana Ama. This year, no. When you want to do Pomobin and Pomo, when you want to, you know, what you know, one taxi. And you do that, you assemblyman, Yana Cafe. And the other assemblyman there. Abam Pomo, and your friend is a mice of Pono, when you need this. And see, assemblyman, no,
Our Fafon, honorable assemblyman. Fafonuma assemblyman. Honorable assemblyman.
And the captain, no, assemblyman, the bedroom commander.
And your Fafonuma, mama.
Okay, honorable Abdallah. Honorable.
Fafonuman, Mamma Bisa. And your Fafonuman.
Captain, good morning, Captain.
Good morning, honorable Northern.
And I do more, Captain.
Okay. Ebeka tree and Ebeka fancy. Honorable. A day in Tinama, baby, any mining company in the car say, or be resettle Old Town.
So, Captain, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, Captain, the Ashanti Gold. Any limited no. You know much one among the free. Now mines banner a call, mines banner a call. Now or more ever no more my being say or more ever resettle yet. A community, you know, whole town and a zongo. No more anything for assembly members. If you know how start the home penny, that resettlement so. Now Captain Osha from there 4 years now, or more than never go up. Your sign cracked within that period, you know, or more than 1,000 houses every mile. Your portrait, I say, your jet to say, dance, singing in Ano, your jet to Momonsi Dino, ever.
But you met me a Busau, BB. Honorable.
They have 4 years.
Honorable.
Or more and more, Patafra, ever so. Now, pass on our more coso, a year or more Juma, or a blasting. They need Danara. My being so many months when I have to back so. Can you imagine? Or whoop it. Captain.
Honorable.
Captain.
Nami Busasa, then pan or my year cronin tia. When we imagine some pepper before from a Moatna, and so what shall you may tears here. Then, a cost what a tea ban or more move them.
Captain, they say they are the same there, those who 5 years.
Kekanina, Abutranaka.
So just blasting our air course and foot through any sexual unemployment issues, any idea. It was sort of 5 years. It's only a more Juma. I prefer a more blasting or more Bubuya dying. The name I air say, Pages TV, any idea. Put the report qua. It's in there, it's not about the Kamamo. A chief, you moody, a chair, Yaja, you moody. If you must be able to see the condemn about 200 Ghana as a papa and I'm mounting for your war, a sample someone, yeah, from a bread, maybe other by chap. You to know, say, your money, didn't cry if you are the Modia, and in the Modia. It's a resettlement now, Muslim Beria, there 4 years now, more resettle, you know, and no, and this are in some way now at Yaba. But I'm going to say, no, resettlement and come France, it's a step here about Jumano. If you are no money, maybe your money far.
week be about 2-3 times plane no ever fa goal at the call no resettlement ni there omo for margin call for resettlement as soon as this year ya gi no mo ma particular ni so
omo blast ya SSM madan ebubu madan mfuturo no de yare e ba ho ni peprepra ne ade eno no omo kan se omo de mo be ko ba bi foforo na be sidne mfie nan ne akire omo ntimi nyeye
chapepepe sana asem ni na se
fantastic
the resettlement ni agitu mu se omo ntuye na emom no kwan a omo ba so ase adan no akoye wachigidi
eti sese pa me no kase no company ni sedan
sisi apa na that is company ni say omo no yen still an yen ya abutre as I'm speaking to you now no na probably na more information we say omo ye blasting the last Sunday and na me ko bu ho any omo da ho be 4 days the stop here omo
kwesi ade ye twam ye omo ye blasting
that blasting is shawani ufutro no ji two communities in now fire ema other communities kra na omo ni e mu twin kakra ni na no experiences ufutro no blasting no so no say the shake amount for dan exam no ka say man for dan agugu ni ade e wo ho nti no na ma ye so aye ho ko wa ko stop omo adwuma no ni e da ho be 4 days nti no ena ma oja ho ya ojebi na na ma hene was also double as National House of Chief President. Any year undertaking, say, almost say on the 15th of next month, almost Okatakyie Afrifa. And so we started to pray. I was asking my
What aroma? What am I mean now? Was say, Oja ho ya ojibi. Mahine. On was na President. The Ghana National House of Chiefs. And the one Jim say, almost say, Mahine so mbe dan no 15th of February. Meboa.
Okatakyie Afrifa captain.
Mahini di abam ni yentwa so. Yentwa 15 February. Ye di Val's Day we are there chen ya. Yen for Mahini statement no to TV no so. We will fight and fight till set on my way. Hedi here no yen sabeka ho. I'm telling you. Bemo bia anya na dwen. Emo bia anya na dwen. Me esru nipa me yo me ye nipa fa bibi fa eti yen fa mahene ni statement no yen kan na fe na mawie na me ma pon for ene ebo na ya ye be ko parliament na fe ya kofa vetted na ekoso no baby a ye to gold ye mining bia wo mo bia mpene si yesisimo a baby a oboase baby ani ehe adan say yesisiwa mempene. You think say better come na ya hwenkrofo papa no manya sika na yen ye di hia kowo. What are you talking about? California say to go do. What to say a blast bibi kurama obi dance wa apada. Ye kan ne ma betimi aboa mo man na ye a na mo tete sa mo corrupt people. Akwa bi na TPC FM na come say wa sia wo wuni pa ba ko no ntu galamse. Mese mo fa mo homra efie ha anti bi ni anti ama no mesenu ama no they will not allow me to blast you guys. Me saw me Facebook na me am the live na obi antimi stop it. They will say blast them no. If you are me professionals, they will not allow me. When impress I am now they me saw me media na you guys will see something. Me say hunu no. The general manager, Ashanti Gold Baby Limited, there's a petition against the slow execution of the Old Town and Zongo resettlement project by Ashanti Gold Baby Limited. With heavy heart and utmost disappointment, the Resettlement Monitoring Committee, the Baby Old Town community, and the Baby Zongo community separately and independently registered the displeasure and fury for the total and the wanton disregard for human lives, ostensibly to operate your mine and other projects by Ashanti Gold Bebiani Limited. It is further stated that the anger of the aforementioned parties is appropriately and rightly amplified due to the nature and level of impunity, particularly being hurled upon the lives of the affected inhabitants, residents in Bebiani Old Town and Bebiani Zongo, without prejudice to the terms and effects of your mine operating plan, the obligations, terms, covenants, and conditions contained in the resettlement agreement and its attached resettlement action plan, RAP, dated May 18th, 2025, Omka 2024, have been disregarded with impunity to the detriment of the affected inhabitants. Kosoro, more particularly, the community state as follows. The two communities hesitantly agree and subsequently signed the resettlement agreement, which was witnessed by the Municipal Assembly per its chief executive. It is evidenced by the conduct of AGBL and current happenings at the host site that the execution of the resettlement has not seen the light of day and does not appear to follow the terms of its schedule. The Bebiani mine keeps changing its resettlement project execution schedules. For example, even though the resettlement expires on 18th May 2025, the mine with EPA and the paramount chief of Sefi Anwianso traditional area met some community leaders in Accra at Alisa Hotel. Yewu, ewe Bebiani, yeshen Alisa Hotel. Enyen kwasem. As African leaders, you see, we are planning Building Africa. Building Africa conference, they say, Equator of France. Are we not crazy? What is wrong with us? EPA and the paramount chief and leaders at Alisa Hotel to set out to do project schedule to failure of our AGB to execute the project has agreed upon. Even the new schedule, which does not change the legal effect of the resettlement agreement, but only to accommodate the operational challenges of the mine, work progress at the host site is slow and completely unimpressive. Undertaking in the 21st day, undertaking dated 21st day of January 2025 between Ashanti Gold Bebiani Limited and Nana Sechim Akwando II, representing the inhabitants of Bebiani Old Town, and Nana Suleiman Awudu Menasara III, representing the inhabitants of the Bebiani Zongo, before His Royal Highness. Before His Royal Highness, JB Wunana. Now, my team. Oja Hoya JB II, paramount chief of Sefi, and we also traditional area. Any down. Sir, Ashanti Gold, represented by its general manager, Samuel Kwesi, and then Nana Sechim Kwando, willingly acted by himself and also acting as the Odikro of the Bebiani town. And Nana Suleimana Awudu Benasara, willingly acting by himself and also acting as the Odikro of the Bebiani Zongo. Whereas His Royal Highness, the second, engaged the inhabitants of Bebiani Old Town and Bebiani Zongo communities on their complaints regarding unbearable impact, where a go mining company in Detroit, unbearable impact, they agree, of the mining activities of the AGBL and the delay of the Bebiani mine resettlement project. Now, this undertaking witnessed as follows. AGBL must immediately commence all activities leading to the construction of the proposed 100 housing units as part of phase 1 of the resettlement project on or before 15th February 2025. How is this possible? How can they build 100 houses in less than a month? And to be completed in 6 months upon its commencement. B. AGBL must mitigate the adverse impact of its mining activities with more particularly emphasis on reducing blasting impacts on lives and property in the aforementioned communities. AGBL should conduct health screening for all people of Old Zongo, Old Town and Zongo within the next 2 months. AGBL must particularly increase the number of water bowsers to suppress dust emission from its operations into the aforementioned communities. Signed, Samuel Kwesitechi, General Manager, Nana, NFA, Honorable Mubarak, Sakari, Old Town Assembly Member. Why be on the sign? Call. You become my commercial interviews. As someone that only na say kwasoro na me hu so je ho signature ho kwasoro aha signed by oje ahoho ya ojebi mahene nana de we etofa ho a enya me na maye o nana na mahene wo signature wo ho Nana yo maybe anya no make say ha Captain Smart no Nana wo signature na wo no Berema Okofo aka penny o ma hine busa penny wo signature wo yo en fancy ha me da so betime ye free so Ebushe, asamene de tey na ne say de biada wo so blasting crofo dan papai ebubu abo bebo mo dan so on say wo say wo nkoye health screening yare enko a etimi betra me kro ma wo wa betu gold really now why you me de wo pe kro ha ensi biom the youth of this country will rise and it is going to be soon. We don't care. We want to make sure that Ghana becomes a better place. That's it. Hey, upasu, upasre. I know Nyamasem. And listen, Obwasi youth, you still have my support. We will make sure the right thing will be done. Sure. No. We will make sure the right thing will be done. Baby Annie, you have my support. We will make sure the right thing will be done. Adan youth, you have my support. We will make sure the right thing will be done. And Fantimani youth, you have my support. We will make sure the right thing will be done. We will not allow any foreigner to come into this country and take us for a ride.
General, Odogu.
Oh, yeah. Maybe no we do. Some of them na no we.
Now, one of the friend say. Teen in the no.
Radio so do no we sir. Me job show ya to be many years. Untimi fulfill it. We are becoming myself. Therefore.
Odogu.
You be to us.
No pressure. No pressure.
Auntie, sorry. Auntie, be sorry. Auntie, sorry.
I say, I can't know why you want to know. It's not no. We didn't tell them, sir. Gentlemen, I am sorry. You said no. I can never find the video.
But I'm on fire.
What does that mean? Oh,
I never matumbo as a fine because you're too before sentence. I won't come back.
No, but honestly speaking, seriously speaking. We share the various communities that are affected by these mining activities now. Now share benefits of munya na airtime.
Share
airtime.
Obwasi, omo 2 assemblies. Omo pacho as a Anglo Gold.
Can you imagine?
Omo 50,000. Omo pacho 50,000. 50,000. Omo pacho.
Share this war a Newmont. Newmont. Now what time.
Hey, I'm not sure what TV ni mo radio no so no me Ghana na me dream wo me ndwe wo akwa na oti piece of mo kan chance ayo for newspaper on kind of brofo nonsense abo amakofibo
we call on the medical
yeah on the medical
yes
and then I think there are 2 additional
2 ministers. Yes, 2 general member 4
omo akọ Matisse defense former defense minister Netiu. As a presidential jet no. It's in a very good shape. It's a Mahama and Yusu.
Okay, no parliament.
Oh, train. Me person them. Me I didn't call UK but free. Me I me try hon kayina.
Oh. That's it, Papa.
Debbie. Eh, Papa, into me person net to.
Na say Mahama ko Kenya is not the call.
Me say net to. On time me fan call London. On time be. Other is in a very good shape. Akufa do anthem. Hey, you can't Ghana for your cat. Me, Obi and him NDC.
They say they make cool.
No, me can't officially, but the boy Obi and Kwame, Obi and Makwaji party card.
Okay, national organizer.
No, you see, say at the end of the year, I don't know when you do.
Oh, so at a point, no, all can cross. Oh. There were several times, sir. Emirates near the commercial flights near the. Okay, no parliament.
Me na do share plane muda.
Commercial flight. Okay.
Emirates now can omwa.
Yes.
What na muda. And wachi. And on started so rent plane. Plane no every 1 hour. Near to say.
Over 14,000 euro.
What's it?
Yeah, will be no 14,000 euro per hour.
What's it?
14,000 euro.
15,000 pounds. Every hour. Now, what's not playing in Mukobasa? Sapling in the boy in an essay.
Oh, Andrew, when you should say bedroom,
$230 million.
$230 million.
$213 million. Now, supply nobody be Ghana 1 hour.
Yeah, G.
That's in 2 years. Now, train president. You said Piaka.
Sunday, one of our friends, Sombra.
It's every 10 hours. Biano. Now, they call USA. 10 hours, 150,000 pounds. Babaka, 10 hours, another 150,000 pounds.
300,000.
Or they call London at 6 hours. Or they bar 6 hours. Or they call her Efaha Sanka or Pesa plane Nikura. I didn't know one for $230 million. And was a plane, that's an renting.
Say, be a whole free year.
It's an free year. Your friend say, Doctor, are
you a free?
Are you? I didn't say what Kufa.
Oh, the way Dr. Free was so
far from America. What am I saying?
Or so what? No, for my one second.
Meeting be after elections. We are the Paponi. We are the Paponi. We are the Paponi. Cafe. They say what Kufa. Oh, meet us.
Oh, 5 years up. 5 years up. Then also sorry, a free. Oh, okay. And over that's what I said.
We are the Paponi. We are the Paponi. We are the Paponi.
No, couldn't.
You think it's a joke? No, you can't crunch MPP for say. Woman be boo or man ye. Woman be boo Ghana say no. They must first understand. They ain't had any year more. My yen is ah. Now we are Kokusem. Okay, you don't better na Kruma. Sa play na Kakufa de Sanko Tiaka. Na yefa. Na be Ghana property.
But then the Ubianka for Mamaka for no wafa ho chen Ghana president.
Oh, there be any.
Hey, Odogu.
So, it's a bona ya
Ona no kwa chen vetting committee na.
Oh, seminyanka. Na kamekwa koja
Kofi Amabua.
Kofi Amabua. Ama Kofi Buana. The ten say ministers ni na ni momu ina adada.
Mr. Remember kuja minia Dr. Frank Amwako. Ashanti regional minister.
Because see obi bebu say ada na wan kwata Okatakyie.
Oh.
Nti wo de ye omu ina aye me namfo.
Omu na aye. Yeah, more support from her.
Ele wo krum ha. But me wo say enkrofo patch say as a failure marking so hard dream. But the oil and no no munya no.
Oh no, but he's behaving like
no, Debbie. What was
a prosecutor?
No, Debbie. Oh, say no. Baby, MPP do say at home. When your minority leader or be prayer. Why I want to party in Kaukrum?
Chairman, there is a difference between Obisa questions. Now we interrogate it.
It's the same thing. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing that JH means. ɛyɛ 1996 bisobia onya opportunity share the vetting of Rawlings MPs ministers 1996 JH Mensa Magaba cra because that time no now no micro minority
mini micro minority
one yes sir won't say even though but I think we should grant him the leave so at least you better one party
because what time of vetting Jifa Gomoshi I mean, no vet ni no. All those comments surrounding huni nano were like there are some of the questions be on heavily unnecessary. Said that baby sir. Yes, I agree with some of the questions be on you have the right to ask because when I a member of the committee, no problem. But there are some of them who on I mean be sir. Nipa no nya azumi office. Is he yes I'm maybe.
And the final enough response from Rancher. But I say a Emmy before the trust say Adentina Mahama Neba Etna presidential jet in him now ordinary 2 coin or a part of the official first family. So Nima Emmy before the refia me catch. Say Wabroni no a part of the first family. And I could find the presidential jet in Kumase. Ko ro no ho kire no.